Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, on the Link chart, we are still holding the micro support area that I communicated yesterday. The idea is still that this 5-wave pattern to the upside is basically coming close to an end, or my preferred scenario is that the 5-wave move that started in June is already completed, but I cannot rule out another extension. We have an alternative directly bullish scenario on the chart. But yeah, we talk about the relevant conditions for each scenario, the relevant support and resistance levels. All I wanted to share with you here on the 4-hour chart before we dive into the microstructures is that this 5-wave pattern to the upside that we've been tracking is technically complete. So we don't need another high. You know, it's technically complete. 5 waves up could be finished. And that means the 3-wave corrective pullback, which normally follows such a 5-wave advance, could be unfolding right now. And this 3-wave pullback would be an ABC structure and could target the yellow support zone here, which is between $12.80 and $6.90. Whereas I said already that I prefer it not to be a very deep pullback. I mean, you never know, but the wave 2 tends to finish in the region of a previous wave 4 of lower degree. So we talk about maybe $12.80. And yeah, but at the moment, we're still hovering around that area up there. So let's zoom in and take a look at the structure. My interpretation is that after a wave 1 topped here around the 10th of March, an A wave to the downside started to unfold. So wave A to the downside bottomed here on the 20th of March. And that wave A to the downside bottomed at around $16.30. Okay, $16.30. And then from there, we had a B wave corrective rally. And possibly here the C wave to the downside that should follow next. The B wave rally is currently unfolding. That's in line with my assumption about Bitcoin. And we talk about that in a minute. I'm going to scroll or zoom in a minute. But that shows you that this pattern is likely not completed. A wave down, B wave up, and a C wave down to follow. And yeah, the yellow support zone should be clear. However, it obviously takes a break below the A wave low at $16.32 to fully confirm the onset of wave C. Now let's zoom in here. And what we can see is in this white scenario, that in this scenario in which a B wave rally is likely unfolding here, it's a corrective rally, we have 3 waves. We have an A wave, which topped on the 21st of March. We have the B wave low, and the C wave is typically, well, a C wave has to be a 5-wave move. If it's not forming 5 waves, it's something different. I can only see 3 waves. And it looks unfinished to me, even though it reached the resistance area. So be aware it could get rejected in that region. So we rallied from support into resistance basically. And from this resistance area, we can get rejected. But I would prefer one more high, even in the white count, to form wave 5 of C of B before a top forms in wave B. And the next upside resistance level is at $21.28. And this 5th wave, yeah, could still unfold, but I would like to see the price hold that golden ratio level there, the 61.8 retracement at $18.99, or let's call it 90, not 90, but $19. Yeah. So this level needs to hold. What happens below that level? Well, technically speaking, below that level, it could still be a 4th wave, just an unusually deep one. In diagonal patterns, because this C wave to the upside is likely a diagonal. In diagonal patterns, the 4th wave really only gets invalidated if we get a break below the wave 2 low, and that's at $17.97. However, a break below that level, obviously, it's it would not normally be a wave 4 anymore. So already a break below that golden ratio level is a little bit too deep for a reliable 4th wave. Okay, so yeah, I'm still watching for potentially higher prices there. At least one more high in the white count. If we, after the next high, see another 4-5 pattern as indicated by the yellow count, then this would suggest another extension higher, and that maybe wave 1 never finished, but basically that would just be sort of one more high That's at least my interpretation. At the moment, primarily I'm focusing on a high B wave, or just a B wave rally basically, in which the price could still form one more high. What would be a first indication that the top has already formed in wave B? Well, as I said, it's a break below that $18.99 level, and obviously it would only be an indication that the top is in, not full confirmation, because this ABC structure could still sort of transform and morph into something different. But yeah, it would definitely increase the probabilities that the B wave has topped. I mean, bear in mind, we are in the resistance area, and it already retraced to the golden ratio level, the 61.8 retracement there at $20.10. And it's just an ideal level for a B wave to finish, really. Okay, that's my update about LINK. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.